Hey guys, ready for some deep cleaning motivation? Let's get to it. My kitchen was an absolute disaster. Well, it really wasn't that bad. It just needed a little tidying here and there. But this right here, this is what got me. I happened to open my refrigerator and it was disgusting. And my freezer was even worse. Of course, I'm going to start out by loading the dishwasher, my least favorite kitchen chore. Let me start real quick by introducing myself. My name is Kayla. I'm a busy homeschooling mama of 2, Hannah, who's 10, and Jana, who's 4. We are on the go constantly. Here on this channel, I hope to give you cleaning tips and tricks and decoration inspiration and motivation to get your house in shape. This coffee cup is probably my favorite fall coffee cup of all. It's from Jessica O'Donoghue. She has a channel here on YouTube that is absolutely wonderful. If you are looking for someone who is positive and funny and has great recipes and who will just make you smile and laugh, she is your girl. I'm going to link my favorite of her videos in the description box below. Be sure to go over and check her out. Her channel is not one that you want to miss, and that is the truth. I'm just going to wipe off this section of the countertop and sink so that it'll be good to go, so I can wash the pots and pans that wouldn't fit in the dishwasher and leave them on the drying rack to dry. I got this drying rack at TJ Maxx and I love it. It came in a 2-pack and I really think it was only like $10. It is so cute and it folds up really nice and it hides away. Perfect for drying dishes. But first things first, a little satisfying dish soap refill using the one and only Dawn. I love Dawn. It just seems to get everything clean. Since I only had a couple things to wash today, I didn't fill the sink full of water. Instead, I just got my Scrub Daddy sponge and I put soap on it, and then I left the water running while I washed the dishes. I really think I only had to wash about 3 or 4 pans, and when I don't have to wash very many, I don't fill the sink up with water. Most all cups and things go in the dishwasher in my house, except for this one, the coveted Starbucks cup. I don't understand what the hype is, but my daughter is obsessed with this Starbucks cup. She loves Starbucks cups in general. Her and her friends do. They think it's just like the best thing ever. And it can't just be any straw that goes in the Starbucks cup. It has to be the green straw that comes with the Starbucks cup. Hannah just loves it. I like Starbucks, but I'm just as happy with 7 Brew. Do you have a preference? Do you like Starbucks or 7 Brew? Or is there another local coffee shop that you like better? Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite. And let me know what your go-to drink order is. I love new coffee. Don't wanna be shy. There she is, clean and pretty and ready for the cabinet. Oh gosh, that girl. Now I'm just gonna get all of these dishes dried and put away. And then after that, I'll start working on the rest of the kitchen. Then when I get everything tidied up and clean, I'll move on to the refrigerator. You don't want to miss that. It's a mess. We went to a
small bar with neon lights.
Today I'm going to use Murphy's Oil Soap multi-purpose spray for our countertops. At the beginning of this year, we redid our kitchen all in one fell swoop, and it was a task. And we ended up removing our old laminate countertops and replacing them, or actually refinishing the wood underneath, and now we have wood countertops that have been sealed and protected. We love it. I love it. It is so beautiful and classic looking, easy to clean. I use multi-purpose sprays on there to clean them. I also will use like shine sprays and that kind of thing. I don't use those very often, but I do use this Murphy's Oil Soap cleaner often on the countertops just because it is wood, and that is a wood cleaner. I love it. Also, if you haven't, check out my short video about Murphy's Oil All-Purpose Cleaner. It has a trick that'll blow you away. Our cabinets are wood also. They actually were cedar. Shh, if you don't like the way that I painted them, shh, shh, shh. Don't get me started about how my dad feels about it. We refinished them with enamel paint, and so they are safe to be wiped down, but I still like to use the Murphy's Oil soap to clean them as well. These two never leave me anywhere. Lucy and Molly, anywhere I go, they go. And they thought I was going to get down on the floor, so both of them laid down because they are waiting for me. I love these dogs so much. I'm going to break out my favorite Sprayway glass cleaner to clean my stovetop with. I sprayed it down really good in a thick layer of the Sprayway foam cleaner, and then I'm going to let it sit for a little while, and I will come back in a few minutes and wipe it all up. Leaving that to sit on there really lets that work into those stuck on foods and other things. I guess the foam is what does it. It just like bubbles it all away. It's so satisfying. It's probably my top 3 favorite cleaning products of all time is the Sprayway foam glass cleaner.
I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy.
All this while, I've been making cinnamon rolls for the girls for breakfast. We make them kind of like TikToks, but not quite. I do have one trick though. I like to line my pan with parchment paper. That way, after I pull the cinnamon rolls out, I can just ball it up and throw it away, and then the pan is basically clean. Okay, Hannah did the cutest fundraiser. This is from Pastabilities. It's adorable. The first one had cheerleader pastas in it. They had little cheerleaders and megaphones. The second one was chicken noodle soup, and the pasta was shaped like little chickens. The third is probably my favorite. It's little 3D miniature pumpkins with cutouts in the top. And then, of course, Christmas tree pasta, because we all need that festive Christmas spirit.
Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper,
all-purpose spray. I'm going to spray the countertops down and wipe them down, and then spray my rag and wipe the cabinets down also. I don't spray it directly on the cabinets because then a lot of it gets in the floor, and when a lot of it gets in the floor, it can be slippery. So be very careful about that if you are using it.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's...
Okay, confession time. Those right there on the counter are Flintstone vitamins that I bought for myself because my aunt says that they have as much of everything that you need in them as any other type of vitamin. So I got myself some because I've been looking for a new vitamin. I'm having a hard time with vitamin B. I really need more vitamin B in my life, but every time I take it, I feel bad. So I got Flintstone vitamins, and let me tell you, either they changed the formula or we were just like not spoiled enough as kids, because I used to remember thinking that they tasted like candy. Them things taste terrible.
We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our mind. Talking to you gave me butterflies.
My sweet little Lacey. Have I mentioned to you guys that Lucy and Lacey, my Yorkies, they are 12, almost 13 years old. Their time with me is growing shorter and shorter. I sure am going to miss them if something ever happens to them. Lacey can hardly hear anymore, and she definitely can't see very well. So sometimes I just want to know what she's looking at and what she hears. In this house, we're constantly cheering. So here's Jana coming in to show me a cheer that she made up. She uses the same words that we already know, but she makes her own moves up. Sometimes they're cute, but I always tell her they're great. Hannah tells her otherwise. She normally says, "You're doing it wrong, Jana." Okay, I'm gonna start here by emptying out the contents of the fridge. And it was a lot. There was stuff stuffed way back in there. Things that we needed to throw away but hadn't in forever. Don't worry, I'm going to take care of all of that mess today.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world.
Well, I finally got everything out of this refrigerator. Believe me, it took a long time. I'm just going to put some of this 9 Elements eucalyptus soap in the kitchen sink with some hot water. It's actually dish soap, but I don't use it for my dishes because it has a strong vinegar smell and eucalyptus, which the eucalyptus smells good, but the vinegar, not so much, not to me anyways. So we use that outside or for projects that we need to have that smell absorbed. And let me tell you, something in that fridge smelled.
You said my
After getting everything good and wiped down, I'm just going to take a dry dish towel and dry everything out. I don't want to leave that water standing in there any longer than I have to. So I'm just going to get it all dried out with the dish towel and then start restocking everything back right where it was. Or pretty close anyways.
take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away.
As I said a little earlier in the video, I am looking for a new vitamin regimen, especially vitamin B. I'm having a terrible time with my vitamin B, so if you have any suggestions, please leave that down in the comments, and I thank you already. Now I got all of the refrigerator wiped out and cleaned out really good and dried. Now I'm gonna wash out these drawers and dry them and then put them back in the refrigerator, and then it'll be ready to stock everything back in. After working and working and working to get these shelves spotless, I finally broke out my secret weapon, a straight blade, and I scrubbed that top shelf and I got it all clean. No residue whatsoever was left. I had a very special helper in the kitchen today, Jana Moogie. After I got the kitchen refrigerator all cleaned out, she wanted to help me put everything back, and she does a fabulous job. Some people don't like their kids to help them do the mundane tasks or the harder tasks like clean a refrigerator and reorganize and that kind of thing because they like it done a certain way. I, however, don't mind one bit to let my littles come in and help me reorganize the refrigerator or fold laundry, even though they don't do the towels or the rags like I like them and things like that. I think it's good for them to learn now. If I teach her now how to do things and I give her that independence now, I'm hoping to equip her to be a good, responsible adult later. How do you feel about letting kids help do chores? Is it mandatory in your house or optional? Do you like for them to help, or would you prefer that they really don't help because they won't do it your way? I do have a little bit of a control freak issue. As you can see right here, I was helping her because we put everything in the wrong shelf. You can see it right there. And you'll see us in just 1 second move everything out to the right shelf because a little bit of my OCD comes out. But I still tell her that I'm proud of her for helping.
And the way we lose it, there's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
One of the things I found when I was cleaning out this refrigerator is we have a ton of cheese, all different kinds. I don't know what I was thinking or how I ended up with so much, but I have tons of shredded cheeses and block cheeses, queso cheese, you name it, we got it. I'm gonna have to get me some recipes that have a lot of cheese in them to cook so I can use up all of this cheese before it expires. Do you have any good recipes that need cheese? If you do, drop it down in the comments for me.
Anything just to block out the real life, real life. in the way they think we're so messed up.
That green bottle that you see sitting on the counter right there with the yellow lid, the one that I just put in the refrigerator, that is aloe vera. I keep that in my fridge all year long. We have a pool, and in the summertime, lots and lots of sunburns happen. And keeping your aloe vera in the fridge is a game changer when it comes to sunburn relief, especially for kids. And now, as you can see, Jana has decided to no longer help, and she is starting to cheer.
Nobody can see it, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
Now on to the freezer, and it was a mess. I had lots and lots and lots of things in here that were bad, or I had forgot that I had, things that got thrown away. It was ridiculous. And this freezer was disgusting, and unfortunately it was all my fault. Oh look, Janet just killed a spider or a bug of some sort in the background. How funny. Anyways, there was something gross all over the inside of the freezer, and I remembered it was a Diet Dr. Pepper that I put in the freezer that I forgot about, and it exploded. I also found some frozen bananas, and we put those to good use this week making banana muffins. So I'm going to start by taking everything out and sorting it all out into separate piles. Like meats and pastas in one pile that's going to need to go back into this freezer, and then stuff that can go out to the deep freeze that doesn't get eaten very often, like treats, ice cream, that kind of thing, in one pile on the other cabinet over there. And then frozen fruits and things that are freezer burned are going in the sink because they more than likely need to be thrown away or given to the chickens. They'll be happy. How often do you clean out your freezer and refrigerator and your deep freeze? Do you clean it out weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, bi-monthly? Do you never clean it out? I need to set a routine for doing that so that I can do it more often, because I really don't do it near enough. By the time I go through it, the things that I find are way past being able to be used, and so they get wasted. Let me know how often you clean out your refrigerator and freezer in the comments below. Here comes my helper. She's back. She's going to vacuum off the vents on the bottom. I need to do that so much more often than I actually do. I really forget about it. So when I do actually finally clean them, they are so filthy. By now, you may have noticed that I am getting up slowly and walking a little bit oddly here and there in the kitchen, and that would be because I almost killed myself at the gym the other day. I was attempting to do a box jump. I'd never done one before, and I just wanted to see if I could complete one. I'm going through all kinds of milestones at the gym, and I'm really advancing, and I'm really proud of myself. However, I will never do a box jump again. I jumped, and I was afraid that I was going to catch my toe and fling myself forward, and in the process, jumped too hard, hit the box, and fell over the front. My feet actually landed on top of it, but the momentum that my body had flung me forward. I hit my head and shoulder on a wall of mirrors. Thank the Lord I did not bust any of them or black my eye. However, I busted my knee something terrible. It looks horrible, and at this very moment, it felt horrible. It's much better now, but it has taken several days to get better. I will never attempt a box jump again, and I hope that the owners of the gym that I attend don't go back and look at their camera footage and see that, because thank the Lord I was the only one in there at the time. By now, surely you've noticed that Lucy never leaves my feet. She just knows that I am going to drop something, and when I do, it's going to be something wonderful. Unfortunately for her, I'm very, very careful not to drop many things because she doesn't need the extra human food. Now, I've pretty much gotten everything put away except for like chicken strips and french fries and that kind of thing, and that goes in these drawers. So I'm just going to wash them out and dry them and put them back in the freezer and get them all stocked up, and everything will be back where it's supposed to be.
Saturday night, you look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your...
After watching me clean this entire video, you're probably wondering what those two baskets are over there by my refrigerator. Those are my dirty and clean baskets. I keep cloth napkins in my clean basket and the dirty ones in the basket next to it. Look at that fridge. Ugh, I feel so much better knowing that it's all good and clean.
Count on me.
Okay, the most important thing of all, washing your fruits and vegetables. Today I only have fruits to wash, but I always start by filling my sink up with warm water and then putting a cap full of this Thieves fruit wash in it. I get it from one of my friends, but when I can't get that, I will use just vinegar or a little bit of vinegar and baking soda. It just really depends. Like if it's cucumbers or something like that that feel more waxy, I do tend to use vinegar because I feel like it breaks that wax down, and it makes sure that everything gets good and clean. Also, strawberries. I like for strawberries to be cleaned with baking soda because I feel like they harbor more dirt. This is Jana's favorite task. She loves to be the one that puts the fruit in, and she loves to like mix it around. And you'll notice here with my blueberries, I opened them to check them and make sure that none of them were molded, because in this house, if it's molded, it gets thrown out to the chickens or just out to the birds. I don't do mold in this house. But I leave them in the container so that they don't float all over the place, and that I don't have to spend time catching tiny berries, because the container has holes all in it. The water has a chance to get down in there and clean and disinfect, and then I can rinse them all really well and transfer them to a bowl for my fridge.
There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes.
Now I'm just gonna rinse all of the fruit and divide it up into bowls. I like to keep my berries and grapes and things in bowls open in my fridge, because my kids can just go by and get what they want whenever they want, and they don't have to worry about asking for help or not being able to reach, or is it clean. And so I always like take everything off of their stems and put them all in their own little bowls so that it's easily accessible for them. Then that way I know that they can have access to a healthy snack at any time. Do you keep your fridge stocked with fruits and vegetables for your kids, or do your kids not eat fruits and vegetables? Let me know down in the comments. Well, that just about does it for this video. Thanks for stopping by and for being with me while I cleaned my refrigerator and freezer out and tidied my kitchen back up. If you made it to the end of this video, do me a favor and leave me a leaf in the comments. Thanks. God bless. Have a great day.